How you doing? Y'all doing good? That's good. It's real good. Hey, check this out. Look, I know that this review and reaction is late, okay? It ain't my fault, but I will accept responsibility. This should have been out Monday, all right? The problem is fixed now, and it will be out Mondays from now on, okay? So I've wasted enough of your time, so let's get into the show. From episode 6, let go.
When I was out there, I should have done more.
You did the best you could.
How do you know that?
What?
You keep saying stuff like that. How do you know?
Okay, so you didn't do the best you could? What do you want me to say? How are you supposed to respond to that? Oh, well, next time do better, right? I'm pretty sure you didn't try your best. What is he supposed to say to you?
I just want you to be honest.
What you want is for me to read your mind. So I can say to you whatever you want to hear at any given time.
Ladies, if you watching, I hate to break it to you, right? I know that he may have done something in the past. He may have. That may be the case, okay? But right now, he has done absolutely nothing wrong, okay? She one got pushed out of a lighthouse by a small white child and then came back here in an ambulance. That and she blaming him.
I'm sorry you heard that.
Pretty sure people in Colony House heard.
Listen,
No,
Julie.
I get it. Heard the speech plenty of times. I'm just glad some things are finally getting back to normal. Look at Ethan.
Every week, this one got she got a zinger, right? She always got something smart to say. Wow, right in the old lips. Huh? That'll shut all that down. She'll just think about it and just instead of having it come to her mouth. They just be letting her say whatever and just let her walk away. Walk away? No.
Or maybe the lighthouse in the woods occupies the same space as Camden, Maine. Maybe it wasn't a wormhole so much as a dimensional rift.
Jade.
I can understand an awful lot of people get confused, but the truth is a wormhole is a shortcut through space and time, whereas a dimensional rift...
Jade, stop.
Sorry, what?
I thought you said you had something exciting to show me.
Yeah, look on the board. Look there with your peepers on the wall, right? I'm doing scientific stuff. On a real, I mean, it's fascinating. It's also fascinating that no one has bothered to do any of this work prior to him getting here. Like how have we not done this, right? All this work we could have been putting into trying to figure out how to leave, and no one has done any of that, which is actually surprising to me. As far as Boyd looking for something scientific, bro, you got somewhere else you got to be. Why does everyone keep saying stuff like they got a schedule they got to keep? You got something else to do, Boyd?
Something tells me that this, it has to mean something. The bottle tree was important to Miranda, right? And according to Tabitha, she's the only one who had a connection to this place long before she arrived.
Did you look at the bottles from the other tree?
What other tree? The one in Maine? No, how could
No,
I?
the one... Sarah and I found one of these trees when we went out into the woods together.
Trying to do my best not to curse, trying not to curse. Why is he just now finding out about? Do you understand? Do you see? Like, and Boyd just gonna drop it like, oh yeah, there's another bottle tree. Yeah. And there's also fruit and stuff down the road. I forgot to mention it. What are you talking about, man? This is why they need to talk like every day. Every day. What happened to you today? I got hit in the face with a sledgehammer. Where did that happen at? This stuff y'all need to discuss. Like, this is important. You found a tree with bottles hanging from it. You didn't think to tell anybody? Nobody?
Mind if I tag along?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Right. Well, I'll just get out of your way.
It's very dangerous. what I have to do, and I don't want you to get hurt.
I like this scene, and I like this scene for uh, a a different reason than you may think. I like it because there's a lot being said in this scene that isn't being vocalized, right? A lot of it you can see through facial expression and kind of get the deeper meaning. Like Victor's father just wants to be with his son because he hasn't seen him in forever, right? But he thinks that Victor needs his space, so he doesn't want him around. And until Victor explains that what he is doing is dangerous, then he realizes that his Victor is not wanting to push him away, but protect him from what he has to do. And you can see the change on Victor's father's face about how how he realized he does care for him and that he does love him. So pretty good scene, and I really like this relationship between Victor and his dad. It's really really well done.
Oh, this stuff's gonna be a godsend. I'm gonna bring this downstairs.
Oh, I can give you a hand.
You've done plenty, really. You should go home, get some rest. Thank you.
Where do you get all these Robitussin? Where do you get all these Vic Vapor Rubs from? Was somebody extremely sick when they came down to the city of from or town or from? Where they get all this stuff from? She had a whole shelf of stuff, a whole shelf of stuff. Was there a super sick person that came into this town? Boyd is feeling guilty for what had happened to Randall, and I understand how he feels completely. If it were me, I'd feel guilt too, but he was absolutely doing the right thing. Absolutely. If I was in this place, I'd have done the same thing. You could not save Randall. You couldn't. It was impossible, right? They were playing with Boyd and Randall and still playing with Boyd and Randall, using them against one another, basically playing a game with this entire town, right? So if Randall, once Randall gets past his anger, I think he has to see, right? Truly see that he did not have a choice. There were three monsters in front of Randall. There was absolutely nothing Boyd could have done. He had no keys. He had weapon, no weapon of any kind, and he's trying to help people get out of the ambulance. So I can understand Randall being upset as to maybe what had happened, but deep down he has to know that it had to go this way.
We have to go to Christie.
No. I can't do that.
No, no, you got to tell somebody. Okay, you can't be walking around with this affliction, huh? Waiting for somebody to get a paper cut. You over there licking your lips, huh? Just waiting, asking people if you can touch it. You can't do that. You have to go tell the doctor, I enjoy shrimp shells and trash juice. Is there something you can give me to fix it?
Like you're afraid of me.
No, no, I am not afraid of you. Okay? And whatever is happening is not your fault, okay? I just want to help you.
Maybe it'll just go away, you know? Maybe it'll just go away on its own.
That don't go away on its own. That does not go away on its own. As a matter of fact, I got a question. I got a question for everybody that's out there, right? Don't matter if it's boy or girl, woman, man, don't matter. If your significant other or the person that you with, right, is fine as hell, just the baddest thing out. Like if it's a dude, he's like cut up. If it's a woman, she's like a 10, right? And all of a sudden you catch him eating rotten vegetables, huh? And then enjoying their paper cuts like that, right? Are you trying to fix it or are you walking out? I need to know. Are you trying to fix that relationship or are you afraid that somebody might see y'all, huh? And be like, ew, you know, be like, baby, stop, not here.
I just needed you back.
What if the people from the meeting were right? What if I wasted the only opportunity we're gonna get?
See Dell down there? You went through that same tree. That could have been you down there.
Firstly, Donna was the people in the meeting. Okay. Donna was against you as well. So that's one. And two, to think that anybody would believe you if you told them that you came from a town that you can't get back to that has monsters in it, and there are 3 houses, and it's not on any map anywhere. You would be a lunatic. Like there's nothing you could have said to anybody to make them believe in in this story at all. They'd put you on medication and lock you away immediately. There's nothing it's nothing she could have done. And I just I don't understand this line of thinking. I don't know what her problem is. Like you need to move on, right? You seem to have an easier time when you're out there in the woods rather than be with all these people, which is weird to me.
You should go now. Do you remember the way back?
I'm not going back. Coming with you.
No, that's not a good idea.
I just got you back. I'm not losing you again. If you're gonna do this, we're doing it together.
It's a great scene. I wouldn't leave my son either, especially if I, just found him. And I know that there's a chance that he could, pass away or be taken from me again. I'm not leaving my son at all. So I completely understand where he's coming from, and I know he's a little fuzzy on what they're doing there, but good on him, man. As a father, that's good. Good to see.
What are those for?
If I told my son that I was going with him, right, and right then he pulled out a box and opened it up, and I saw green army men, and he said he needed these, I'd be like, you know what? Before we go, man, like we haven't talked in a while. I need to where I need to know where you at, right? I need to know where you at because our army men, we got to talk. We got to talk right now before we take another step. Father and son.
I mean, we've seen things here that don't make sense. And these cravings, maybe it's just. I mean, maybe it's just the effect that this place has on pregnancy. So it doesn't have to mean that there's something wrong with the baby, right?
She been feeding that baby a steady diet of blood and mush. So I can say without having any sort of medical background whatsoever that baby's coming out up. Okay, that's just what it is.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
So Boyd is clearly fearful and afraid of what could be going on with Fatima, and I believe he thinks that it's the monsters messing with him again. That they chose her for something to happen to her for it to break Boyd because it would destroy his son, which in turn would destroy Boyd. I firmly believe that there's no rhyme or reason to this place. That there's no exit to this place. I just think that it's just a place that exists with no rules. If this can happen to Fatima, then what can't happen, right? They didn't touch her, they didn't bite her, they didn't do any of that stuff. She just started showing, and now things are weird. Like she's eating mush mouth stuff, right? So what are you supposed to do? They clearly don't need to get in the house to affect you. So this happening to her is a lot more frightening, I think, than what the monsters represent. At least there was a barrier with the homes that you could use to stay away from them. But now they can get inside the home by whatever this is. They can call your house. They're underground with wires that aren't connected to anything. There seems to be no end to what is possible in this place, and that is frightening.
Hey.
What are you doing?
Where are they getting all this pot? Where are they getting all this stuff, man? She just Jay and Silent and bobbing it all up against people's houses. What are you doing, young lady? What are you doing? Huh? Just running in house to house, just jacking everybody's stash, which should have been gone a long time ago. So,
Spa?
What?
Me and Julie found this in the basement. Figured we should put together a little Colin Hills photo album. Doesn't have to all be scary and bad.
Okay.
absolutely 100% useless. What is Elgin here for? He ain't done nothing since he got off that bus. Nothing. He ain't helped nobody. He ain't changed the trajectory of this story. Nothing. Nothing. Now he running around taking pictures of people. If he'd have walked up to me with that camera, I'd have been like, I'd have knocked it out of his hand, straight out his hand. Elgin, 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 Elgin. Listen, listen. I need you to get the on with that camera, okay? I need you to go away.
He's trying to figure out a puzzle.
What kind of puzzle?
Is someone upstairs?
No.
I mean, your son clearly doesn't hear it. I guess. I mean, it looks like he ain't heard nothing. So I wouldn't go. I would not go at all. Would not go. Maybe it's mice. Ain't no way I'm going upstairs. Ain't no way.
Oh my god. Why are you here?
Cooey.
No.
Cooey.
Oh my god. I try to help you. I try to help you. Leave us alone.
I don't know who these kids are. She said I tried to help you. I'm slightly confused. If you know what is happening, comment section, please, because I don't understand.
You're all set then.
Why are you pretending you're okay?
If you're talking about Nikki, that was.
No, you know what I'm talking about.
Just make sure you change the bandages.
You can pretend all you want, but you were there. Same as me.
So I understand Randall's anger. Like he's pretty upset that nobody is acting like at any second you could be deceased. So especially I think it's sinking in now a little bit more for him with how he looks. I think it's a constant reminder to himself that, hey, any second now, like this could just be it. That's got to be terrifying.
Shh, careful. Victor, I think we should turn around.
And I think you should be quiet. Why are you so loud right now? Shut up with the talking. How many green men you got? What difference do it make? What are you doing now? Where are you going? Victor. So hold all the questions. What are you saying right now? Just none of that matters. Okay, we gotta get in. We gotta get out. Stop being loud.
Won't be much further.
You don't know that. If we get lost down here,
You won't get lost.
hey, look, we can come back.
No.
It's time to get a new dad. It's time to get a new dad, Victor. I hate to tell you. I hate to break it to you. Okay, he about as loud as you can get, knocking down rocks and stuff. He don't know how to be quiet. He don't know how to shut up. Every step he just knocking over stuff. I'm sorry, Victor. Victor, we should turn around.
Wait. Okay. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh God, it's your mother.
If there's ever a next time, you can't go. You can't go. Are you serious right now? What? Look, Victor. Look at this thing over here. Why are you so loud? Did you forget about monsters? Sir, did you forget about monsters? You're going to get your son killed. You're going to get yourself killed over nothing. Nothing. Why can't he shut his face? He just can't. Somebody just has, somebody got to put him in the corner or something. You shut up. Stop talking.
We have to go.
You know, Victor, if you keep coming down here, one of these days, we'll make you stay.
So that one was opposite where they were looking and could have had Victor and his dad, but didn't. As a matter of fact, all but told them that they were free to go by stressing to him that, you keep coming here, I might make you stay. I really think this place likes messing with you, right? She could have killed him right there. She could have killed him right there and thinned out the herd, but didn't, because I don't think it would have been fun. This show will make you think, and I rarely find a show that will do this for this long. Usually the jig is up pretty early. Not with this. This is incredible. This is really well done.
I used to hide here before the people came.
At night, you would hide in here?
Mm-hmm.
Because you were alone. My God.
It's okay.
Victor, my
No,
God.
everything is okay now.
Yeah, it's just another reminder that he wasn't there, and that's got to be eating him up to see that where your son was staying, and how he had to fear for his life every single day for over 40 years. His level got to be at a 10 every single day. He don't know what it's like to relax. None of these people do. I mean, he just uh, I can understand his father feeling the way he does. I mean, his son, his flesh and blood, has been terrified for 40 years straight, no breaks.
Look, we found Jasper. That means that we can save people.
How?
He knows things. Yeah. I heard him tell Christopher a story about this place once, and we have to make him tell it again.
Victor? Victor? That's a toy.
When you get a chance, I want you to go back and look at that scene, and I want you to watch Victor's dad's face when he tells him that that dummy can save them, and that he's just waiting on it to tell a story. You can see the disappointment on his face.
Okay, so there's your uterus.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm preparing myself because I don't know. I don't know what I'm about to see. Right? Is it a baby with horns? Huh? Does it have hooves? Is it like a lizard thing? What's growing inside her, man?
I don't see anything.
What do you mean?
Um, You're not pregnant.
So is it just her then? Is it just her? Huh? Is it just her? She just like eating rotten stuff and drinking other people's blood? Is she changing? Yo, I'm so confused, and I'm sorry I just keep asking you questions because I know you don't know any more than I do. But if I had to guess, I would say she's changing into one of them because we still don't know where the previous people have gone. Like we know the ones that have died, but where are the people? Did the people change into those monsters? Is that what's happening to her? I mean, let me know your theories down below. I would love to hear what is going on with Fatima.
What?
3 red stones.
So it looks like Tabitha has been here before, or at least dreamed this place up. Um, that's your cliffhanger until next week. Um, I am a super fan of this show. It's fantastic, and the way that everything is presented, it keeps it fresh. Like it's not boring at all. A lot of times with shows like this, where they don't go anywhere, they're pretty much stationary the entire time, and they only have each other to deal with during the day. Um, they still somehow seem to keep this story pretty fresh. So that's gonna do it for me, man. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. There's a live Halloween night, a live stream Halloween night, and we're gonna talk about Penguin and Teacup, which is absolutely awful, and From, the latest episode of From. So I appreciate all you, and I love each and every one of you, man. Like, share, subscribe if you enjoy the content. At least leave a like. I'd appreciate that. And let me know your theories, man. What do you think is happening? And I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all next time. All right. Holla.